My 60-year-old mom wants me to donate an egg to her so she can get pregnant. This is the update. I get really nervous and struggle to speak when I have to confront someone, so someone suggested that I just write it all down, and so I did. Gathered a bunch of points and suggestions from people, and I sent her this message. I said, "Hi mom, I talked to my doctor and reviewed and researched the topic of the donation. I will not be doing that. I don't qualify for this anyways. I also find it quite inconsiderate to ask after my experience last year. I as well am very disappointed that you did not give a second thought on how it would influence me, my mental health, and the dynamic of our relationship and family. Regarding your pregnancy, it is fully your decision, but I would like you to consider the following points. I am worried about how it will affect your health. Pregnancy is a complicated and dangerous experience given your condition. Even the best doctors won't be able to help in certain situations. My little brother is still way too young and still needs you a lot, and it's very irresponsible towards him. Pregnancy in your 60s has high chances of an abnormality, and it is very irresponsible towards this future hypothetical child. Even if it all works out, I am afraid you won't be able to provide necessary care to this child, especially in his teens and young adulthood. You will have to do child care alone. We both know your husband will help, and you just started to do the self-care you needed. Additional stress and work is not what you need at this stage in your life. You should be enjoying your retirement." And then I basically closed it out with, "I really hope that you'll look into this before you proceed." I was left on red for quite some time, and to be honest, I thought that it was no contact time again. And then she answered, and she apologized and said that I was right and that she didn't mean to offend me, which is crazy because she never does that. The only thing she said that I was wrong about is that she's gonna stay active in her 80s, and it's more of a psychological barrier for most people. Like, sure, okay. I answered back and I said, "Sure, I hope you stay active until your 100s." And that was it. I am still in such shock that it went that smoothly, honestly. I know it doesn't sound very exciting to probably any of you, but this is huge for me because my mom never apologizes. I guess she also secretly didn't want it either, or maybe it was the stroke last year that she had after IVF that made her scared. I would love to know your guys' thoughts about this situation.